gotten quite a bit done and read on Sunday. I read like a good solid 100-some pages of Goblet of Fire and 120-something in what's the name of it? When the Moon Hatched. But today is Memorial Day, and my family's having to cook out later, like for dinner and stuff. But in the meantime, Ellie has a grooming appointment. I already dropped her off. I was on the app last night, like, oh, I'll just make it for like a Saturday or Sunday in June. That way she can go get her groomed, because she hasn't been like officially groomed since the end of March. So I was like, yeah, it's probably time for her to go in and get her nails cut and all that fun stuff that I don't prefer to do myself. So they ended up having an opening. They had like 12 openings for today, so I took one of them, dropped her off, and then I was like, you know, while I'm waiting for her to be groomed, I bought these sweatpants a few weeks ago from Gabe's, and like, they're my favorite thing in the whole world. So I thought, while I'm waiting for Ellie to be groomed, why don't I go back to Gabe's and go get said pants that I love, because that's all I really want. Problem is, I forgot that it's Memorial Day and that some of these roads would be closed for parades. So we're currently routing around a parade route. So that's fun. But while I'm out on this side of town, I'm also going to stop at Aldi's and get some groceries, and then probably Walmart, kind of depending on what I'll need here. So here we are on the way to go find some sweatpants that I really just like desperately want. Also, there was a ton of traffic, and I forgot that it was Memorial Day. I don't know how I forgot that it was Memorial Day, considering I had the day off work. But like, I forgot that like people go places for this, and like there's actually like a lot of traffic. Okay, I can go through this light yet. There's enough room for me to squeeze in through the intersection. Alright, so I will update you guys later. Ooh, Ontario. Why did you come from Ontario? What are you doing in Ohio? Good morning. It is a little past 6:30. And I should already be closer to my mom's house, but the lights today. So I wanted to go to Tim's to get some donuts and coffee before I go to my mom's, because the reason I have today off, it's Wednesday. Today I have it off because my little brother needs a ride to a basketball camp at like 9 something. I have to look at the calendar when I get there. And then he needs to ride a baseball practice later this afternoon after I pick him up basketball camp. He has a few like hours break, lunch and stuff, and then he has baseball practice. Going to Tim's this morning because I'm like, I just need some coffee because it's 6:30 in the morning and I got up at 5:30. And I sit there at the light for over 5 minutes, and the left turn signal never turns green for me to be able to turn onto the road where Tim's is. And so I went down 2 lights to see if I could get around that way and then just like backtrack this way. Wouldn't turn green. The left turn signal wouldn't turn green. So I go down another light, pull into Myers parking lot on the right side so that I can turn around and come out that way and get onto the road I need to go to get to Tim's. I am so irritated. Like, why are you prohibiting me from getting my coffee this morning? What is up with these lights? I've never had it do that, and I don't know if it's because I generally don't get up at this time to get coffee. Usually it's like in an hour that I'm going to get coffee if I'm getting it before work. But I'm like, come on, what the hell? Does nobody else get coffee in this town? The turn signals don't work before 7 a.m. or something? My throat's dry. I gotta take a drink of water. What? But Monday, I read some of When the Moon Hatched. I started Zodiac Academy. I got 1 chapter in, and then realized I retained nothing from that 1 chapter. Like, my eyes were moving over the page, but like, I retained nothing. So there we are. So I restarted Zodiac Academy last night. I just went back, like, it's just 1 chapter. Just go back and read the 1 chapter and like actually focus on what you're reading, because like, I don't know, Monday my brain was like off and nowhere land, not paying attention to it. So I restarted that and I got to 10%, and then I did pick up When the Moon Hatched again video and got to like 57-ish%. And then I picked up Goblet of Fire, and I was going to read that for 30 minutes, except for I got lazy and didn't want to switch books again, so I read that one for an hour and got like 89 pages read. I'm like 50% through Goblet of Fire now, so all these books are in various stages. My goal is to finish them all yet in May, and last time when I was doing page counts before I picked up Goblet of Fire, I had a little over 1,000 pages yet to read this month, and you know it's Wednesday, so I have until Friday to get these finished, because I want everything off. I want my thing completely clear for the amazing readathon. So we're gonna see how well I can make this happen. But like I said, I have today off work. My only plans, besides bringing my brother to his little sporting events things, is that I am going to read and I want to film a few videos. I think I want to film 2 videos tonight at my mom's, so I can just get those off, and then one of them will require minimal editing. That should go up on Thursday here, and then the other one I want to plan is actually not a video that I'm not very ahead on videos anymore, but I haven't for a long time. I did really good at the beginning of the year, and now I kind of suck at it. But I want to go ahead and it's like the end of June video, because like my first Thursday video is going to be my recap, and then I have 2 other videos planned for in the middle of June there, that once the books are read, it's not that complicated for me to do the video. And then this other video I'm going to film today, and it's been a long awaited video from what people would like to see, so that's been mentioned on Sprints before, like a while back, but yes, it's finally coming. I just gotta go to my mom's to make sure I have all the stuff I need. If not, I need to go to the store. But it's a baking video. I'll just tell you guys that we're gonna do a new cooking chat, but I'm gonna do baking, and y'all have been waiting for me to do a baking one because I bake more than I cook, honestly. Well, in the winter I bake a lot, but the rest of the year I kind of cook a lot, because I only cook like once or twice a week, and then I just eat leftovers the rest of the week because I'm lazy. But that's coming, a baking video. I'm not going to say what we're baking, but we're baking something, and I'm going to share the recipe with you guys. But otherwise, we're just going to go over and head to my mom's house now with my donuts. Here's the thing. I only got the donuts because Tim's gave me coupons over the weekend when I went. I was like, oh, that's so nice. And then they told me, if you fill out our survey, we'll give you 10 bits for free. And I was like, man, I could go for 10 bits for free, man, fuck. I feel like there is so much noise going on right now, because I got a fan there, and that thing going off because it was raining, so my dehumidifier is running now, because Ohio is very humid in summer. Also, it's very dark in here. I apologize. There we go. Oh, I feel like that made it a little bit better, but also worse. Okay, so I haven't updated you guys since Wednesday morning. What did I do? I was on a venture to finish a bunch of books. So, I have lots of numbers here. I finished When the Moon Hatched. I'm giving that one 3 stars. It wasn't my favorite. I didn't hate it. To be completely honest, I didn't care. And I'm not sure the writing is really my style. It was a little bit more, kind of reminded me of Charles Dickens' Rolling. This is a lot of unnecessary words. I don't think we need all this in here. So, there was that. I also finished Goblet of Fire. Reread, 5 stars. That's my favorite Harry Potter book. I finished that one. I was like, your goal is going to be to finish When the Moon Hatched first, and then I just picked up Goblet of Fire and binge read the rest of it, because realistically that's not going to take me that long to read. Then we picked up Zodiac Academy, and we got, that done. We got lots of reading done here, which, made great progress for one of the videos, because I just looked and I have currently 8 videos that are in the middle of being filmed, and we've made progress on very little of them. So that is going to be the goal for June, I think. It's just going to be to like get as many of those videos down as I can while participating in the Amazing Readathon, which the Amazing Readathon starts today. It is Saturday night. I picked up 2 books, so our first leg is Toronto, and it's not a spoiler since everyone has the same prompt, a book you didn't buy. So I picked up End of Watch by Stephen King, since that is my Stephen King buddy read for the month, so I picked that one up. I'm 30% in. I'm liking this one a little bit more than the other 2, to be completely honest, so far at the beginning. I'm finding it a little bit more interesting. And then I picked up The Next Mistress Parish by Liv Constantine. This is an arc. It comes out on June 18th, and I am currently 38% in. This is the one I kind of like picked to be my Toronto pick, but that being said, if I finish End of Watch first, that's going to go toward it, because I did not pay for either of these books, you know, so whichever one I finish first is going to go towards my city one, and then I'll just use the other one as a sightseeing, provided that leg 2 doesn't drop before I finish either of them. So there is that, and then we are going to be picking up Zodiac Academy from the boys' perspective tomorrow, and that one I pretty much guarantee will end up being a sightseeing book, I'm thinking. I haven't looked at the prompt to see where I would put it, but we're making good progress. It's Saturday night, so I'm doing some sprints, and I'm going to get through as much of The Next Mistress Parish as I can, and see where it goes from there.